Hey, whoa,
You
whoa,
Nah,
whoa.
sound
nah,
like a
nah,
joke.
nah,
It's
nah,
true
nah.
though. It's
They said
true.
they winning it
We
all.
going
They
live. We
winning
going
it
live.
all.
We live?
It says we're going
Bro,
live. I don't know if
I
you're
told
live.
you. I told you, yeah, we need to have a
Clearly
discussion
see. I
about
mean,
MBO.
it was popping. Man, like see what?
Yeah. I was in your neck of woods, bro. A couple
Are we
weeks
Where
ago.
live?
was
How do
that?
we know if we live?
Nah,
Texas?
we live. If you click live, we live.
You in Texas,
oh
bro?
shit.
It says
Go
meeting and
check.
now.
I was.
This guy,
Bro,
he
look,
ain't hit
just
nobody up. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, we live. We live. We live. We live. All right, we
Oh
live.
damn.
Cool. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Salam alaikum, everybody. Welcome to
Welcome to
Peace
my
a
the
lot, brother.
the facts, the facts universe. I will be your introducer today. We got full squad in the building. Full squad in the building. You know, we got Mr. Mo in the building. How you feeling, Mr. Mo? They got the pink hoodie on. Okay, we love to see. It ain't Friday though. What's
Uh,
going on, man? How you feeling, man?
man, I'm always happy when Man United lose, man.
Speaking of mine, we got Mr. Nyai in the building. How
Uh,
you feeling, Mr. Nyai, man? How you feeling?
man, it's what we do. I'm cooling, man. It's chilling. It's
Hmm.
Wednesday, bro. It's all right, bro. We all right. We all right. All right.
Okay,
We all right,
okay,
man.
oh man,
okay. And then Mr. BK is feeling a little ill today, but he's here with us. How you feeling, Mr. BK, man? How you feeling?
Listen. When a man says he's all right more than 3 times, he's not all right. That's all I gotta say. That's all I that's all I gotta say. But apart from that, I think me being ill, I think I'm even way better than United fans right now. You know what I mean?
Mm,
Like
okay.
even me at my sickest, I'm still better than these man. Oof.
You're sickly good. You're sickly good.
Sickly good, like that,
oh
man.
man.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
I'm I'm oh, by the way, MB, this is a straight
Well,
shot to you. Don't be saying I'm ill, I can't make it. You know what I mean? Just
what
because
you
you have
mean?
the sniffles. What do you mean? What do you mean? You
I
know
didn't
what
have
I
the
mean.
sniffles. I had COVID. That's a
It,
difference.
bro, it does. Listen, it's the
They
Nah,
said
nah,
sniffles.
that
sniffles. What the hell is
COVID,
a sniffles?
them
I thought that was a drink.
COVID. If you get
Nah,
COVID and your whole body is aching and your eyes cannot look at a screen, you will understand where I'm coming from,
then
bro.
then listen. Then
No, for
close
real.
your
Last
eyes,
time I was
turn off
shaking
your
like a
light.
stripper.
Listen,
Man said,
what?
close your eyes. I've never
Yeah,
done the
we close.
podcast without my video on, but all right, next time I'm gonna do it with the video off.
Yeah, me. Listen,
That's
but
nice.
anyways, I'm good. I'm good.
What's it called? And then we have a special guest. This right now, I'm even shocked the fact that I was able to even find a Spurs fan, but I found one. I found a Spurs fan
Boo.
you mean, bro?
goes by the name
I,
Father CY. How you
So
doing, Father CY? How you doing today, man?
we have a whole community out here, man. What do you mean?
It's a community.
About three people.
Yeah, them boys going distinct.
Oh man.
Community. That's so
They got
funny.
more,
It's
got
so
more
humble to the
white,
natives.
more white
Uh,
lions than Tottenham fans, boy. Hey,
Now, but
man.
CY, we welcome you, man. We welcome you to
no,
the
definitely,
podcast.
definitely.
So
Appreciate
where should we? Yeah, you have all time. Yeah, can you should we start with United or should we start with the Chelsea game? You have time? Can we start with Chelsea?
Nah, let's do United. Let's do United. Let's start with United.
Okay, let's see. Wait. See what? Do you have time too? You have time? How much time you have?
got like a good 20, 30. All
Twenty,
right, let's go
30.
see.
Let's do Spurs. Let's do Spurs. United.
United. Let's start with United because like the United game is really where it's at.
Nah, man, we don't care.
Nah, man,
Listen,
nah. Let's do Chelsea Spurs. Hold on, wait, hold on.
Chelsea's first, bro.
Y'all lose every Sunday. Hold
oh
on. Let's
man.
just let's let's handle Chelsea versus Spurs, man. That was a very, very good game. And we
Man,
have to
no,
talk about
empty
it.
your pockets right now. Your debit card is missing. I don't know how you paid the ref, but there's nothing in your bank account right now, bro.
What you
That
mean? What you
game,
mean?
nah. We gonna call it how we gonna call it, man. I've
Let's
never
talk
seen,
about it.
I've never seen officials delay a game to watch the whole game back on the screen
Yeah,
as
facts,
much as I
facts,
saw in that Chelsea game, bro.
Now, but we
facts,
know who
facts.
did this. We know it's the Liverpool. We know Liverpool when that shit happened to Liverpool and they talking about a rematch. We know why they're doing this.
Nah.
We know why,
Nah,
man.
but
So what
look,
you
it, but
saying? You
look,
think
it,
that
but
the
look, no,
referees
look,
got paid?
No,
look, and look at
I think the fact that y'all got the VAR decisions in your favor is sketchy, bro. It's sketchy.
That
You
means they
know,
had to go.
sometimes you go to VAR, you get the decision. Sometimes you don't. But every single VAR decision went in your favor is crazy. It's crazy.
I had
For
to go
real.
check my bank account. How lucky we was with VAR,
Yeah,
because
that's what I'm saying, man. That's
we
what I'm
already know that the referees don't like Chelsea Football Club.
saying.
We already know
Here we
this.
go.
Let's just start.
And
Let's
then
just start from the beginning.
one more thing to say is the fact that you playing against 8 men. You are doing
9.
the sue at the end of the game is the most shameless thing I've ever seen in my life. And Nicholas
What you
Jackson
mean?
needs to be fined for that. He needs to be fined for that.
Nigga said fine. Man, he not Haaland. You know,
That
I
was
mean, you know,
that
Haaland
was
every day
probably
he
the
score
worst. That was
goals.
probably the
Nick
worst
Jackson
hat trick
barely
I've
score
ever
goals.
seen.
Bro,
David
the
Luiz barely
worst
score
hat
goals.
trick ever, bro. All
That is
time.
the worst hat trick, bro. I literally said bro. I said the same thing to my cousin, and he said no, he didn't. I said, bro, they were all empty post goals. He didn't do nothing. He did. That was the worst hat trick ever.
You
Listen,
don't win the lottery if you don't play.
You can't blame that.
nigga said you
true.
don't win the lottery if you don't play.
You don't win the lottery if you don't play. You
Man,
know what I
at
mean?
least if you score that type of hat trick, man, just don't sue after
So you
playing
saying you
against
shouldn't
Yeah,
men.
celebrate?
Yeah, no,
nah,
I'm
he
saying
should
he shouldn't
celebrate,
have
but that scene
celebrated.
was
Like,
very
yeah,
shameless.
he shouldn't have celebrated as Sue at the end of a game playing against a team with 2 men. It didn't make
And
sense.
he didn't even do it properly.
Y'all
Listen,
sound like
not
Ten
to be
Hag.
a
Y'all
pure.
sound like Ten
Nah,
Little,
Hag.
nah, nah,
little,
nah, nah.
little.
Y'all sound like Ten Hag.
Bro,
You
bro,
trying
You
to
celebrated.
police
normally
how
when
they should
teams are like
celebrate.
four
Y'all
nil
trying to
Did you
up,
police
three
how he
nil
should
up.
celebrate.
did you
Nah,
celebrate the
nah,
Rashford
nah,
wanted to
nah,
go out to drink. He wanted to go out and celebrate his birthday, but y'all
nah,
trying to
nah,
police the way he's
nah,
supposed to
nah,
celebrate.
nah.
That man scored
little?
a
It
hat
can't be.
trick.
It can't be.
Did you
Do a
celebrate?
knee slide. Do a knee slide or something. Don't do a damn Sue. Like,
It was a slow
Little, did you
motion Sue.
celebrate?
It was a slow motion Sue.
Nah,
It
nah.
was
Hey,
like Sue.
Lou, I can't lie to you. If he hit the Henri knee slide, then ratings would have happened. The Sue was shameless.
He should
The
have took his
Sue
yeah.
shirt
was
off. If he
shameless.
didn't have a yellow card, he should have took his shirt off, and he should have, bro. It's a derby against Spurs. You know,
Mm.
start of the game, it looked like we was going to lose. It looked like we was going to lose. Let's just start the
Look,
game off
it
from
looked like
from
it.
the start.
Until
It looked like we was going to lose.
the cash app
This,
hit.
Lulu, hold on, Lulu. Let me ask you a question. Did you celebrate the goal?
what? That celebrate? I was over the moon. What? I thought we had all times to celebrate.
Oh man.
Like I said, did you celebrate with joy?
Nah, but it was a good game. I think Spurs did a very good job in. First of all, I think it's weird to say these two things. First of all, that high line they were playing was the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Nah, facts,
Second,
facts, facts.
second of all, like I think they did a really good job between when Chelsea scored the first goal to when they scored the second goal. Spurs did a very good job defensively, but I think as time went on, they just got lazy and deployed that high line thing that they were doing. But you could see every single time Chelsea got the ball, they just chipped it over, and it was the same attack. Chelsea had like 7 chances, identical, same chance, just making a run from the halfway line. They chip the ball, you're in on goal, and Vicario just saved them a couple times. But once he
You talking
got
about
tired of
when
running
that
out of
man?
his box, yeah, no, even yeah, when bro, I feel like the whole game, especially after they went down from Romero's red card, they were pushing higher up the pitch. At some point, they
Yeah.
were defending Chelsea in Chelsea's own half, like they were playing the offside trap from line. There's no offside. Like I don't think they understood the problems they were causing for themselves. I feel like if they just sat back like they were doing when Romero got sent off, they could have defended and come out with maybe a draw. But they gave Chelsea so many chances without trying to cover that at some point Chelsea were gonna score.
Honestly, we used Spurs Stadium as a practice ground to practice how to play against a team with a high line. That's really what it is, because this is a team that is struggling to score goals. So now when you say, okay, yeah, now you have to score by force, just give a multiple chance after chance after chance after chance. See why? How did you feel about seeing all of this? You know, you being a Spurs fan, when you how are you feeling with, even though I went to 9 men, still playing for high line? How are you feeling about that?
To be honest, I mean, first few minutes when I noticed it seemed strange, but I feel like it would have probably worked if the right personnel were in place. I mean, it's Hoyvier was playing at center back with Dyer. They're not very pacey, you know.
Right.
And Dyer hasn't kicked the ball since when? Probably like the
He
cup
came back
game.
from injury, right?
Nah, it wasn't injured.
I think he had a surgery in the summertime, and then
but he was
got...
fit. He played the cup game.
Okay.
He can't shake Romero or Van der Ven. So I mean, boy, he has a sitting on the bench. So I feel like if Van der Ven was still on the pitch, that high line, he's pacey enough to catch up with whoever, and
catch up.
Yeah, Tottenham. That's the philosophy of the coach. We don't sit back. We play all out.
Look at this guy. Your first ever coach that you played attack.
This is our philosophy.
You guys hold it at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium since when? So just
yeah, but that's this coach's play style. That's not Tottenham's play style. Y'all are defensive too.
Anyways, to put the whole game in my own
anyway.
We lost, but I feel like every Tottenham fan was very proud of the team, because even down to 9, like, we were still a problem for Chelsea. Like they found it difficult, and we still had opportunities to score to level the game. So I think it went down to fatigue at the end. Like boys couldn't run anymore. So but
Van der Ven. Go on.
In a way, I'm actually happy we lost the game like that, down to 9 men, because I don't want something where we'll win the league at the end of the season and they'll say, "Oh,
what?
Liverpool
wait.
happened." So this evens it out, like it cancels.
I was about to ask.
If you still don't think Tottenham is a title contender at this point.
No, you didn't answer my question. No, hold on. You didn't answer my question. See why? You said who's gonna win the league?
We're winning the league. We're winning the league. This is recording, right?
No, who's we?
Yes,
who's we?
We are live. We are live.
Yeah.
Who's we? Who's we?
Tottenham.
So he's
Spurs.
Now I just wanted to say.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
so you try to tell me, I feel like what? So the next 2-3 games, you don't have Van der Ven, you probably don't have Madison, you don't have Romero, you don't have Udogie.
That's
and
cool. Whoever was filling in is gonna be a warrior. You feel me? So.
Yeah, see, like, hold on. Just can you just tell us that you will come back on the podcast, right? You agree?
I'm actually looking forward to come back.
When you're in 11th place, we want to see you.
Yeah. Don't run.
It's an exciting time to be a Tottenham fan. Hey, man, like.
Yeah. You have injuries, right? To your starting 11. You know that, right?
I know, but we do have people that can fill in. Lo Celso is not bad. He can fill in for Mike.
All right. Bro, this is the same Tottenham. Your team has not changed that dramatically, bro. With your injuries, you're about to bring in all the players that disappointed Spurs for the past couple of years. So this level of confidence, I don't know where you get it, because this is Tottenham's first test. Like, the Chelsea was a big test, and now with your injuries, can you handle the Premier League? Like, December is coming on. December is around the corner. December is around the corner. So for you to be talking title talk right now is crazy. It's crazy. Your manager has to be tested right now with the injuries. Can he manage that? He hasn't shown that he can manage that.
Why I think that is
I don't like the fact that he said they're title challengers.
No.
I mean, they are second.
My reason for My reason for
yelling at him. Why?
Debo, my reason for saying that is,
Yeah.
if you Tottenham play right now, we don't play individual football. Tottenham plays as a whole machine.
Bro, the sample size is too small for you to be.
No, if you watch the first 4 or 5 games of the league, Madison and Son were not 100%. This man was literally subbing them out at 60th minute. Both of them.
Who?
Madison and Son. They were being subbed off every game at like the 60th minute.
Oh, every game. Okay, yeah.
So the team, the philosophy is through and through every player. As long as Tottenham has 11 fielded players, I believe they can get results. It doesn't matter who's
your next game against.
Being there and Madison not, if either one of them is on the pitch, they can get it done.
This nigga right here.
Who Spurs' next game against this weekend?
Wolves.
Play Wolves?
Yeah.
Wolves?
Yeah.
I understand. I feel the confidence, but I'm not rolling with this one, Mr. CY.
Yeah, I'm not rolling either, bro. I'm not rolling.
No,
I'm not rolling, Mr. CY.
Around the corner, we're gonna get a few reinforcements. I mean, granted, it's probably not gonna be quality players that but we're gonna get some depth.
See, I'll say this, right? I've been impressed with his play style. He's the way he's been adapting in game. I like that. Even the substitution he was doing within the Chelsea game, you could see that. I think when they went to 9-0, it was just fucked. But the red card, the injuries, you can see that he was managing the substitution. He was managing the game correctly. I like that. I was very impressed. No, he was. Don't do that. He was. But the sample size to be talking this big talk is too much, bro. I mean, I don't know if that's just how you naturally are. You're just optimistic. That's okay. But like the sample size for you to
hey, look,
who's just new to the Premier League. You don't have those big players like Spurs right now. Like you being without Harry Kane is still not. You're not still like. I don't think you've played enough games to be like, oh yeah, y'all can beat Harry Kane. Like, yeah, you've had a good season. You haven't even gone through December, bro. So I think that it's calmate. Just calmate. It's too early. It's too early. Especially when you have these injuries. Especially when you have the red cards with the games coming up. Like he hasn't shown it. Your team hasn't shown it.
My reason,
in my opinion,
reason for saying this firmly is because I've been a Spurs fan for 10 years now, and 10 years since 2013. So when you literally
hold on.
Everybody is full of confidence. These guys are full of, even the recruitment. Like it has to be spoken about. I think our previous I've forgotten his name. The guy Paratici or something. The guy was
the guy from Juve.
Juve. The guy did a hell of a job. Like, not big names. I never know Van der Ven. Like Vicario, Udogi. We bought him last year and then sent him out on loan. But these guys just came in and blended like they've been playing for years. And the coach, I didn't know of him too, but when I did some research, dude has been very successful, though not in the bigger scheme, but he's been very successful everywhere he's gone. Like he literally went a whole season without losing a home game. Like
Ten Hag has been very successful before he came to United. That don't really mean anything, when you come to the Prem,
he doesn't. His top. He doesn't go for noun players. He looks for players no one knows about, but he looks for hard workers, players that play for the badge, So I'm just, just really.
Yeah, ask Southampton how that's going for them. Let me come in real quick, right? Your team's been found out, Mr. CY, man. Andrzej Postecoglou, how you say his last name? Posta who? How you say his name? Postecoglou. I call him Andrzej Pistachios.
Hey. Some respect.
The thing is, right?
Just call him Ange.
The thing is, right? You guys have call him Ange. The thing is, you guys have been found out, right? The reason why I say that is because he's clearly shown that he sticks to his principle no matter what, which is cool, but that's not going to win you the Premier League. That's not going to win you. Teams are going to find you out. And against Wolves, you're going to see my exact point and what I'm talking about, because now you're gonna see a different setup to the way teams are gonna play against you, because we found you out. You know what I mean? We have found you guys out, and is that you guys are gonna play highline no matter what. Now let's just get back to the game real quick. I was impressed with y'all stadium. The atmosphere y'all brought to the stadium. You know, y'all brought a lot of noise to the stadium. You know what I mean? The start of the stadium, y'all was, playing when the Saints go marching on. They brought the flute. Them niggas had a flute. They had a flute out, and they were playing to the Saints go marching in, and the announcer was like, "Get louder, get louder, get louder."
Evil.
Nigga said, "Get louder, get louder." They were trying to create an atmosphere. Okay.
The
It
12
didn't work. It didn't work out. I feel like the atmosphere low-key backfired on you guys. Because what happened was when y'all took the lead, y'all came out swinging. Like y'all just came out just windmilling and just going crazy with the way y'all started. That's how y'all beat us the last time in at your stadium. I remember.
VAR ruined the game, bro.
VAR ruined the game. So what did VAR get wrong? Let me ask you. Let's go there. What did VAR get wrong?
The Romero challenge wasn't a red card. I mean,
hey, whoa!
Okay, and a yellow card. It's not a red card.
That's a red card, bro.
This man went.
Nah, that's not red. That's not red.
What? Nah,
if MB says a red card, you know the red card. That nigga lost the
red card because Rashford got the same thing today, so he want to divert into that. We ain't falling for that. Rashford, we ain't falling for that.
He's way worse than
Rashford's one was not worse than Romero's.
Rashford was way worse. What are you talking about, Mr.
Rashford was not worse. That was not way worse. No.
Another one. Don't tell me you the Nyai version of Spurs. That's got me. You are not having. Yo, that's funny.
One was a straight red, bro. I feel like even VAR, how close the ref was to that play, he should not have needed VAR for that red card.
For Romero?
Yes, for Romero. For Romero. He should not have needed
You could tell by the way he pulled his leg back to go in for the challenge.
Bro, he was trying to hurt this guy, bro. Yeah, man.
I feel like you've done one of those moves in practice before.
The only reason why he followed through was because he was already backpedaling. He was falling backwards and trying to make a clearance. So it's obvious.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Gonna follow through. If he was standing, if he had a good stance, he probably wouldn't.
He would have. Yeah, exactly.
No, the reason why he was falling back like that because he fell him. He was hungry for him. Like he wanted to go all ball and man. See, we know what that is. See, don't do this to me. Tony Cruz. We know what that was.
Granted, Romero, he's too rapid.
This is seventh red card. Y'all acting like this is like a mistake, bro. There's a pattern. Some patterns you can't ignore, bro. This is his 7th red card.
Sometimes I feel like the refs judge the players based on the normal. I think that he was probably judged because he's doing that.
Yeah, his reputation, exactly. Yeah, he got the red card. His reputation, 100%.
Like funny,
that was a red card, bro. That was a red card.
We got a few comments real quick. Let me name this out real quick, and then we can get back into it. Spurs wouldn't be the same. This is Chalo. This is Chalo. Oh, this is what's his name? Jadea. That's my boy Jadea. He said Spurs wouldn't be the same. They'll need to reboost and trust Son to deliver. Nah, bro. Madison is your key player, and Van der Ven is critical to your high line. Yeah, that's why he got injured. That nigga been running back to his goalpost since the game week 1. Hell yeah, he gonna get a hamstring injury. What are you talking about? But and then he says, man was a grown thinking human and said Spurs is for me. Now that's very funny. Why are you supporting Spurs?
Yeah, explain that.
2013, ain't no Cameroonian playing for Spurs. Why you Spurs?
I think Bale wasn't Bale there in 2013.
We've actually had
the nigga with the afro.
Asue Koto was like one of the best left backs in modern times for Tottenham, and then we had this Cameroon flop that went there. Clinton J. He
Oh, yeah,
went
the
Oh
there.
winger.
yeah,
Wow.
I remember him. I remember that guy.
We had George Kevin Kudu who went there. It flopped too, but I mean the main person was probably Asua Otto because back then for Cameroon he was massive. Like it was one of our best left backs. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I remember him with the fro. I wanted to have afro like that, but I don't know.
The Njai guy, I feel like I remember the name, but I don't remember him. But I feel like I remember there was a Njai playing in the Premier
yeah,
League.
same
Slick,
story.
slick.
Man,
Yeah, I think
man try to claim him. It's not guy, it's G, man. He trying to claim him, bro.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I remember
SNG.
like
What's it called? I was gonna say something. Oh, Romero.
that.
You know what happened, right? Did you remember the incident when Romero won the header and he was chasing for the ball in our own half? And then he went to go chase and
Yeah,
Thiago Silva right there and Thiago Silva passed it and he nudged Thiago Silva in the back.
yeah.
Ref
I
said
mean,
no foul, right?
they did the same to him like few seconds after that, though.
Few seconds, Thiago
Yeah.
Silva paid back. Ref said no foul. Of course, you can't call it, Nick. If you go leave the first one, that's what got into Romero's head. Then he was charging back, did that shit to Enzo. How can you do that to your own man? That's your own man. That's the guy that won you at the World Cup. How can you do that to
He didn't.
the golden boy that won you at the World Cup? But
He was falling. He didn't mean to do that.
and see what he was gonna red card regardless, because when he swung his foot at Levi Cole, that's a red card. They gave a red card to Beckham. We've seen what they did to Beckham. The whole of England was out here harassing Beckham because he kicked at Schmürne.
That Cole guy, man, he needs to slap. I felt like slapping him in the pitch. Like even little Pap Matassa is trying to fight him. That's
Oh yes, we came to fight, Siwa. We came to fight, man. You know what I mean? I feel like it was a good
I have
game, though.
I have a question for you though.
Go
If
on.
for everyone actually, like if that game was 11v11,
Yeah,
do you
they
think
go with the shit.
they won that game?
I don't think Chelsea was winning that game.
Yeah, I don't think Chelsea would have won that game too. Nah. Yeah, nah. Nicholas Jackson was ass.
let me ask you a question. Me tell you a question. If Hitler had finished
We're not finishing that question, bro.
like Kanye said.
Moving on to the Champions League.
Like Kanye said, I guess we will never know.
Let me get mine out the way first because I don't know how much patience is gonna have with me. But I want to talk about my team, man. We are 5 games in the Champions League, 5 or 4, 5, 5 games in the Champions League. We've won every single game. All our players, no matter who we put in the team, whether it's Ake, Akanji, Ruben Diaz, John Stones, Kyle Walker, Rico Lewis, Rodri, Mateus Nunes, even Fat Boy Calvin Phillips, whoever we put into the team, coming out with results. So I feel like this year I'm even more. I think because we already won it last year, I feel like I'm even more confident this year because that pressure is off our shoulders. So we'll see how the draw goes, but we're definitely finishing first in our group. And the way I'm seeing the other teams playing right now, I really don't see a lot of other teams that can, except Real Madrid. Real Madrid is the only team that I'm always gonna be afraid of in the Champions League. Other than Real Madrid, I think I'm confident in our chances this year again.
Bayern Munich, bro.
Okay.
Bayern barely won today against who are they playing? Galatasaray.
They were jet lagged. They were jet lagged.
Jet lag, bro. We've been beating Bayern for years, bro. That's not
Germany and Turkey right there.
we go to Bayern, we beat them. So I'm not scared of Bayern. It's what's his name? I'm scared of is Real Madrid because they always got that juice for some reason.
No, I think Man City got it, man. Because I mean, when you think De Bruyne is not even playing, like
yeah, that's what I was telling my friend yesterday. I said we top of the league and De Bruyne hasn't even touched the ball yet. Wait until January. I've been telling y'all this every year. I tell y'all this. Wait until January. Now we already first place in November. I think it's gonna be a long season for y'all, man. I'm just saying it right now. It's gonna be a long season for y'all.
Emil.
What?
You know I'm
we
calling
got
your
you
name,
next
MBO.
week. Keep your voice
You know
down.
I'm calling your name, MBO.
All right, all right,
That is
all right.
the Champions League this season it's probably one of the most boring Champions Leagues ever, bro. Like
I feel like the
That's what
groups
I
are
said.
not. I think the only Newcastle group is. I mean, Man United's group is kind of tough too. Although, like we like to troll, but like Galatasaray, Bayern, and Man U in the same group should be a tough group. But I think the Newcastle group too is the highlight of the group stage.
yeah,
Arsenal are doing good in their group. Real Madrid are doing good in their group. So I mean, all the teams that are in weaker groups are winning their groups, and then the tough groups are showing that they're tough. So I think once we get to the knockout stages, I think it's gonna look crazy because they've already been a lot of like upsets so far when it comes to results. So I think this year, yeah, like you said, the group stage is looking a little boring, but I think once we get to the knockout stage, I think even from the first knockout stage, you're gonna see a lot of crazy games. So I'm looking forward to that.
Not boring in
Yeah,
Man
and
United.
how impressive have y'all been about Newcastle though? Because y'all didn't give it no chance at the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, I still think even if they go through, they're out first round. So I
But I
feel like
mean,
they should just let AC Milan and PSG go through, bro. Newcastle, go to
nah.
Europa League,
Yeah,
man.
Newcastle
Go to
needs to
Europa
relax.
League. Go to
They're going
Europa
out big
League,
dollars.
man.
What's it called? Judea said, LMAO, this guy thinking City have European cachet. It's the UCL. Anyone can beat anyone. Cachet.
Facts,
Cachet.
Bro, I literally
That's
just
it.
said
That's it.
that
Cachet?
that I'm just more
Hey.
confident this season than last season. Last season, the only thing I said last season was the only team I'm scared of is Real Madrid. What happened last season? We beat Real Madrid. We won the Champions League. So this year, if I'm saying the same thing, I'm not gonna bite my tongue. I'm gonna say it with my chest.
We're not
I
there to
talk about
stop you. That's why.
if CY can come up here and say that Spurs are winning the league, why can I not say? Why can't I say that we're
Yeah,
winning the
bro.
Champions League again? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Anybody listen to CY. Good to
But
CY
let me
serious.
can I ask the question? Can I ask a question real quick? Is that the
All right.
wildest take we've heard on the podcast though? I think that's the wildest take.
I think
I
it's the
think that's
wildest.
wilder. I think that's wilder than anything Lems has said, bro.
No,
Tottenham winning
That's
winning the
hilarious. Now,
league.
Lems hold that. Lems came on here and said that Marcus Alonso was our top 5 best players in one season. Nothing beats that. See, Spurs is second, so I can understand why
Bro,
they
it's
can.
the first.
No, they're
Bro,
definitely. I think Spurs are definitely title
Mean.
contenders, but I think we've shown time and time again that at the end of the season, when it's time to put in a run, nobody does it like us. So
okay.
I think
I
at
mean,
the end of the
every day
year,
is Sunday.
Point.
every day is Sunday when you supporting Pep Guardiola and his boys.
MB, at what point do you
This
guys
Sunday
talk
we will end that.
like maybe Tottenham could be title contenders?
No, that's what I said. You're title contenders. I think this season you're probably
nah,
gonna
for
be
me,
up there for the whole season. But what I'm saying is I'm confident in my team to finish the job, even from where we are right now in the year. I'm confident in my team to stay up there until the end of the season.
I need to see Spurs. I needed them to. I needed them to overcome a test, and I feel like this is a test now with the injuries and the missing the players. And I need to see what Spurs are gonna do after December. After December, and you guys are still there, then I'll be like, okay, we have to respect you guys. Because let's not remember that there's a phrase called Spurs in it. It means like it does something. Like if you guys have been doing well and you bottle it. Yes, maybe not going number. I mean, yeah, you had that season when you could have won it, but to say title contenders for a new manager this season is too early. So after December and you overcome these challenges, then I would maybe start to respect you guys. But I would say I like what Andrew's doing. 100%. I like it, but I think it's way too early for to coming out and saying not even you didn't say title contender, you say winning it. Like that's what I'm like,
Yep.
wow. Yeah. That's
Yep.
that's different. That's different. But hey, it's a free
We
country.
standing on business.
And standing on business. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that.
I like that
Standing
too.
on business.
Standing on
Standing
business.
on business.
I like that too. Let's go.
Speaking of standing on business, I still say with my chest, Ten Hag is gonna be the first manager to get sacked this season.
Tomorrow morning.
And if Vincent Company outlasts Ten Hag, bro, don't ever
Hey
say
yo, that's a mystery right there, boy.
nothing.
We got perfect.
Oh man.
We get into the Man United. Let me read these
Yeah.
comments real quick. So Jide said if those decisions that happened to Man United happened to Arteta, he would spontaneously decombust. Hey Jide, what English are you speaking to me, Jide? What's going on here?
Oh man.
And
I
then
think he
he
meant
said,
decompose. Oh, what?
"Oh, is that
Decompose?
post? That's not post. He meant okay. He meant all right, cool. Because I read, anyways. He said, I felt sick. It's a disgrace. And then he said Spurs would okay, cool. Yeah, all right, cool. So yeah, how you feeling, man? Talk to us, man. Talk to us.
Me personally, bro. I think if I'd rather us go get out of the if we're gonna get out of the Champions League, I'd rather us get out. Don't go to Europe. Don't go to the Europa League. One game a week. Let's just go back to the training ground and get right. You know what I'm saying? Get right. Yeah,
Oh
that's how
man.
I feel. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
That's where
Mama, your evolution in this podcast is crazy, bro. But I remember, was it last year or the year before? He said he's winning everything. now he's talking about going to training.
They talk about trading. You gonna go Carrington?
Oh man.
I ain't gotta tell you.
Nah, man. Lulu, errors really do come to an end, man. That's crazy.
Hey, errors do come to an end.
bro. Like it's just facts. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just fact. Like it's not. Now you gotta adapt, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's the Glazers that put us in this position. So we gotta adapt.
My God.
That's one thing I can't stand.
Here we go again.
But for the game, like you know what I'm saying? Wait, go ahead, Sierra. Go ahead. You say something.
When results don't go your way, you guys
It's the Glazers.
Shout the Glazers. I mean, they don't control the players. They don't, teach the players the philosophy how to play. Like, stop saying that.
Now, what I'm saying is that the Glazers got it like at the very beginning. So everything that's unfolded because of those decisions. So what I'm saying is, right, we're united right now. Like right now, bro, it's not going our way. And I don't want to be in the. I don't want to go to the Europa League. But if we do go to the Europa League, play the kids, bro. Play the kids. I don't want to see none of my stuff
lose. So you say play the kids, but I mean, if they lose, you're still gonna get pissed. It's not like you're gonna.
But it's okay.
We still gonna talk to you.
If you play the kids, like at least I understand intention. Like I'm not gonna be as bad. Just like right now, bro. Like it is what it is. Like you know what I'm saying. Like we could talk. Like let's get into the game, right? Like can we all like that was not a red card. Like
no. For that one, no, that one was. Bro.
It was a red card.
Yeah.
So you saying,
especially when they put it on slow motion.
Not a red card. No, hold on. Let me answer this question. You saying Rashford is a red card, but Romero is not a red card. Is that what you're saying?
They're totally different. Romero has the ball. Rashford has control of the ball.
So and are you saying
went higher up above the ankle? Romero was literally on the foot.
Bro, come on. Like.
Yeah, I can see why you say that. They're both red to me. I think they're both red. I think they're both red.
No, but Rashford.
I don't feel like that was a red card personally.
No, but the thing about incidents like that is when you take it to VAR, there's no way a ref is not gonna give a red card. No way.
And that's not the intention of VAR. The referee can still overturn a VAR. Like it's just like
it's very difficult for a ref to overturn that in slow. Like after watching it in slow mo, like it's very difficult.
Oh, they got nuts, bro. They gotta fucking use their nuts, bro. Like you know what I'm saying. If you see something that they show you and you see it live, you're like, nah, bro, fuck this. Like, bro, if we like, can we all agree? This is not the game that we realize that if you slow something down. This is not the first time. It's not this game that we realize that if you slow down a VAR, it looks worse than it really is. So the referee should already know that. And if you see that in live, bro, that's not a red card, bro. It's not a red card. So you completely ruined the game, right? But let's even look past that. Let me actually criticize United because they're talking about I don't like criticize United. I always talk Glazers out. I don't feel right now the team is good at handling pressure. Right? I don't know what it is. But right now, we're not showing that we can handle pressure when we need to. Like every time there's a pressure moment that we need to do something, we always crumble. Like when we were leading 2-0, we went 2-2, we went 3-2, then we lost 4-2. Like no 4-3,
Right.
4-3, yeah, because they had a penalty.
4-3, 4-3.
Right. So there's something wrong in that team where we can handle it. Amrabat, I don't know, man. I don't know, Papi.
You know, Philly Amrabat.
Papi, like,
Gotta
saw
send him
me a
back to
dream
Aladdin.
Lulu saw me a dream. You know what I'm saying? He saw me a dream of Amrabat because when Amrabat came in there, the whole point of Ruben.
Well, you said Lulu? Did you say Lulu?
Yeah, nigga, you was like in the World Cup.
Nah, he was doing good in the World Cup. I didn't say to go buy him, though. Shit.
Yeah, I'm
like,
and play him left back.
Yeah, I mean, nah, he was playing center midfield today. He wasn't playing left back. You know what I'm saying? He was in the middle. Yeah, so like
bring him on and take off Ericsson so he can run. That's the only reason. Ericsson can.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, so I'm expecting Amrabat to have an impact in that midfield. If we're taking Christian Eriksen off, I'm expecting you to have an impact. But he's not having an impact. If anything, he didn't even do nothing. He was just giving the ball away. He wasn't really making tackles. And let me just say this, like, granted, I was working, so I didn't really watch the game. I wasn't sitting there focused. I had it on other screen. I was kind of like glancing at it. So, like, bear with me, you know what I'm saying? But I got the feeling of the game, nigga. Like, I don't need to watch the whole 90 minutes to understand what the fuck is going on, right? But I was very disappointed with my team, bro. I was very disappointed in the big players to not be able to manage the game. You can see why we're missing the Casemiro in there. You can see that. Like someone's like that's what Amrabat should have done. Amrabat should have been there, take control of the game, and have that impact. That's what you're brought in there. That's the whole point of doing it. So after the red card and all that, boy, it just went away. That's at least that's how I saw the game, bro. So right now, let's get out of the Champions League. If we're gonna get out of the Champions League, let's get out of Europa League. Let's go back one game a week. Let's get right.
So even the cup, even the FA Cup?
I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, I'll take the FA Cup. I'll take the FA Cup, but I don't want us to be like, I think right now we need time on the pitch. I think Ten Hag needs that time, get the players on the pitch, and let's get a starting 11. We don't have a starting 11. So I need him to start building the team up. So I feel like if we have one game a week, there are not going to be a lot of games where you can start selecting, picking one to play. It's going to be the best team that train well are going to play. And that's from there, right. I feel like we could start to build a starting 11. So I may have to
wait. Huh?
The pressure is too much for Ten Hag, and it reflects on the team. The guy. I feel like I've run out of ideas. Even it shows in its subs. Like you take out Højlund and put in this dude Mason Mount. Why? That's where you guys actually lost the game today, because you guys were up, and then he took Højlund and brought in Mason Mount, holding up the ball, giving you guys breathing space. Like he was getting fouled, holding up the ball. Mason Mount just came and he was just running around like a chicken. Like
he would have run it.
I think today what I saw a team that, like, he had the game plan right, bro. Like, if you look at that game in the beginning, like, we were running that game. Like, he had the game plan out. It's the same thing with, like, the Chelsea and the Spurs game. It's the exact same thing. The game changed when the red card came out. You know what I'm saying?
Not really, man. Not really. Like, y'all was still on top of the game when y'all went down to 10 men. Like, it was Copenhagen who dropped back. Y'all was the one possessing the ball. And I agree with CY. When he took off how you say his name? Højlund. What his name is?
Højlund.
Oh, Højlund. The J is silent, everything silent. Everything silent in the middle. Højlund. All right, cool. Shit. Well, when Højlund came off, because he was the one that looked like he could score. I think that was his former club. He had something to do with that club, but yeah, he's been doing it in the Champions League. So when he took him off, and I'm like, you need a goal. The thing is, you need a goal. That's the thing. You need a goal. So why would you take off your striker to bring on Mount to play false nine? He ain't never did that before in his life.
I mean, I don't know. I don't. Like I said, I didn't watch the whole game. Full disclosure, I was at work. But what I saw in Man United from like, I'm comparing our performances in the last couple games, right? And I saw an improvement. I saw the team playing well. I saw Bruno playing well. I saw the team passing the ball, like progressing with the ball, creating chances, bro. Like I've seen us. I've been watching a couple games where we're not even creating chances for our strike for Hoyland. But this game, we created chances for it. And again, I've been telling y'all with the injuries as well. Man United have a lot of injuries. Wan-Bissaka came back. The team looks completely different. From him, that one change alone, Wan-Bissaka coming back, the team looks completely different. And it's gonna also be the same once we start getting our players back. You know, so right now, you can't fully judge Ten Hag because he doesn't have the tools that he actually needs.
What do you mean by that?
Bro,
what do you mean you don't have the tools?
Martinez is critical in Manchester United's success, right? Casemiro is also critical in the way we play, right? Luke Shaw is also important in that team. So if you're missing at one point, I'm just naming you our back line. Varane is just coming back from injury. Wan-Bissaka just came back. So all these games we've been going out, we've been missing all these players. We're missing Casemiro. So he doesn't have key players that he needs to play the way
Where's
he plays.
Casemiro?
He's injured.
I get that you're saying that though, but this is Copenhagen, bro. Like it's not. You're not. Like it's Copenhagen.
Like, no, I'm not saying. But Man United has not. We didn't just start playing badly this game. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we just started. Like the reason y'all saying Ten Hag is not just because of this game. I'm telling you, this has been an ongoing problem that we've been missing key players in the way Ten Hag wants to play. Like, bro, Johnny Evans started today, bro. Johnny Evans was not brought in to start games. So the fact that Johnny Evans start just shows you that he's missing players, bro. Delon is playing right back.
What you mean? Varane on the bench. Why are you benching Varane then?
That's what I'm telling you. He just came back from injury, bro. You listening?
You guys are bad in terms of mentality that you're not gonna play beautiful football, even if you're full strength. The way you guys are right now, your mental, it's so low.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's you can't. The reason the team is so low is because we've not been playing well in recent games. Like we all know, like you start winning games, you start to build confidence. The team lacks confidence right now, right? But I saw the confidence come back in this game. I saw it. I saw us play differently this game. I saw a team that was confident, ready to take on the challenge, and I like that.
Yeah,
but
no.
The red card ruined it.
I think I'm being a bit unfair because you guys, when you guys were up, like when you guys were full strength 11, you guys were actually outplaying them. You guys played beautiful football. So I think the red card kind of messed up your game plan.
No, 100%. Like if it completely changed everything. So, but definitely there's certain things that Ten Hag we got to criticize him on, but also you have to be realistic in the situation Man United are in right now. Right now we're not playing the way we should be playing. We're missing key players in the way Ten Hag wants to play, and that is very, very fundamental. And that's what I'm saying, that maybe if we have one game a week, he can get on the training ground and figure out a way to use the players he wants and use the play he has right now and get the shit together. You know what I'm saying? Not just for this season.
It's so bad. Niggas said we gotta play one game a week so we can practice. And
for real,
bro.
I honestly feel that way, bro.
What about Chelsea? They got 23 world-class players, but they play once a week, but still getting produced.
23 world-class players. That's hilarious. Hey, man. Mr. Yeah, I don't know, man. Y'all was 2-0 up. And that record, that record came it came when it was 2-0 up. That record.
Yeah. That's after all the goals. After we get the red card, that's when the goals happen, bro.
They scored.
But Paul Scholes said it the best. He said that when y'all conceded that one goal to play to go 2-1, the whole team just shut down. Like the
No, I
whole team,
agree.
oh,
100%.
here we go again. And Scholes, he even said it, like, yo, there's captains in your backline. Varane is the captain. What's his name? Maguire, he said captain. Is Maguire captain? Who he captain?
Yeah, he was
Maguire,
captain last season.
yeah, he was captain last season, so he a captain. You know, they gotta be like, ah, cool, we need to close this out. Like, we need to, it's 10 men. You can defend for your lives, and we need to close it out. Like, even the goals y'all conceded, it's like, come on, man. Like you don't train that in practice. You know what I mean? Like the low not
Let me
looking
let me let me let me let me let me let me say this, right? I
yeah.
agree with what you're saying, and I think I agree with what CY was saying about the mentality, right? And
Yeah.
I don't know if I said this in the pod or I was just thinking about this, right? United are not good right now at handling big games and handling big moments. Big moments in the sense that, bro, let me use my shot. You know, I was in Old Trafford when they were doing the Galatasaray when we hit the 3-3 and we lost. I saw it. I saw us crumble. Like we're not good at handling big moments. Like when shit is going left, everybody drops. And it's not like, you know, I wish we can really like expand on what Paul Scholes said, right? And really ask him because Varane didn't just turn into a bad player. You know what I'm saying? Even when Casemiro was there, we sometimes drop, but he always scores the late goals. So he's always pushing, right? If you look at our past like previous games, Casemiro always scores late. So you can tell he's always in the game. But a lot of the players, they're not in the game when it's the low moments, you know? And I think it's because of just the team is so low, you know, and it ties into what I was saying last season. Yeah, Anthony's playing bad, but because of how bad the team is, he looks actually worse. A lot of these players are not, they are playing well, but because of just how bad the team is, everything is just worse. And that goes back to having the players you need, right? It also goes back to just also we're missing those characters, but we're missing those quality players. We're missing those players that need to dig in. Ericsson, he only has 45 minutes in him. He only has 45 minutes in him. And if we don't have Ericsson, there's nobody else that can play like him. So the moment Ericsson comes out that field, there's nobody that can play like him. So automatically, you have to change the way you play football. You have to change it. The moment he goes back, you cannot play that same way. And that's the same with a lot of players in our team. So there's always these single points of failures where if one player goes out, it's done. Wan-Bissaka, you can see when he's on that right. You can see the quality go up. Like, go look at our past games when Dalot's on that right. That right hand doesn't function. The goal for Højlund today came on the right. Bruno switched to Rashford. Rashford grabbed it, gave it to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka made a ill pass to Scott McTominay. He crossed it over to Højlund. If Dalot is there, he's not doing that. That falls down. Or Anthony would have not break the ball and would have fallen down. So we're missing key players, bro. So United right now is different, bro.
One thing too is I'm sorry to say, but man, I don't think you guys have a great captain. The dude, Bruno, the way he carries himself, always moaning, like complaining, I don't think is a good reflection as a captain, to be honest.
I mean, you know, like I hear that, you know, and I've been listening to a lot of people saying that he shouldn't have been a captain. You know, I remember too when we were talking about it. First of all, let me just say I did say Bruno should be the captain, and Bruno is the captain of that team, right? Whether he has the right attributes to be the captain, that's up for debate. But there's no one in that team that deserves to hold the captaincy better than Bruno, and I think that's a problem in itself, right? But it also goes into that there's a lot of issues right now.
I feel like Rashford would be a better captain, to be honest with you.
Yo, hold on. Let me hit you back, bro. Hold on. Go ahead, Lulu.
What's it called? No, that was where he said. CY said that he feels like. Oh, he said, "Hold on to me." Oh, okay, I think he was talking to somebody else. We have a comment. Hussein Kante. He said we need better trainers too. I mean, who the hell is training our players on how to defend set pieces on crosses? Yeah, man. A lot of these problems that Nyai is talking about, the manager has to fix this. It is the manager who brought these players in. It is the manager who brought Eriksson. Nobody was looking for Eriksson when he had that heart problem. I went to Brentford. No big club was like, you know what? I like that.
Even Tottenham didn't want him back.
Even Spurs said no.
Yeah, man.
Oh wait, hold on. Damn, my mic came out. Damn, that's fucked up. Hold on. There's a lot of things going on. Yo, it's a lot of Man United fans right now wishing a lot bad on me. Shit, can you even see me? Oh, you can't even see me. Ah, hold on, what's it? Damn. See what I say something.
Yeah. See him.
Let me ask you a question real quick while I figure out my camera. You watch the game, the Man U game? Did you watch the Man U game?
The line is kind of breaking. I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Yeah, I watched it.
What's your opinion? What's your
watched
opinion
it.
on the game? What's your opinion on the game? Do you
Man,
see what Nya is talking about?
Yeah, a lot. Man U has a lot of. I feel like at this point they need something new. Either the coach has to go, or yeah. To be honest with you, I don't see Man U like overnight just becoming this great team again. Like,
I mean, they go to the training ground and they play once a week, maybe. Psych.
To be honest, I kind of see his point. If they drop out of Europe in general, no Europa League, where they're fully focused on just the league, I feel like since they're short on personnel, the players won't be as fatigued. Because to be honest, there's many players that are really fatigued that need rest.
You're telling me, yeah. See why you're
Like
telling me.
Bruno.
No, I can agree with that. Bruno needs rest for sure, yeah.
Bruno needs rest. And there's some that are still like just getting back from injury, like Varane. Others outgoing back to the hospital, like Evans.
Bro, see why Varane has a membership at the hospital. He's always injured. Like they knew this. He's always injured.
I mean, when you look at his legs, first of all, his physical build, I don't know.
Nigga look like legs. His legs look like dry noodles.
Man got dog knees, bro. Like
No, for real, he got them ramen noodles legs.
This guy on the NBA, this ex NBA player that comments with Shaq and I forgot his name. Short dude.
You talking about the light skin guy? Talking about the
No, dark. He's always NBA first take. Short, old guy. He used to be an NBA player. He got knocked knee. Right. Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. Somebody watching this probably knows what you're talking about, but I have no idea what you're talking about. But he got some Bambi knees. He got Bambi knees. That's what he has right there, boy. I don't know what's going on with that. Like you should have been, but see what? This is my whole thing. He said that Ten Hag, he wants Ten Hag to be able to play his type of football. Or Kenny? You talking about Kenny? You talking about Kenny?
Yeah. Kenny Smith. Yeah, Kenny Smith.
Yeah, Kenny. Yeah, Shah Hussein for that. Yeah, Kenny. So he said that he don't have the right players to play Ten Hag style of football.
I truly don't believe that. I feel like even the players he has available now are a decent team. Like those are players, to be honest. It's just the engineering is wrong. Like
the engineering is wrong. What do you mean by that? The engineering is wrong.
Chemistry is like when you play FIFA champion. How do you call it? FUT.
Yeah, FUT. Yeah, football. Yeah.
It's red everywhere. There's no connection. The chemistry is really not there. And about leadership, like you mentioned that Varane has been a leader. Maguire is a leader. Even Onana is a leader. Like he's very vocal.
Yeah.
Like even when he play for Cameroon, he's always very vocal. They have too many leaders, and sometimes when you have too many leaders, I feel like it's too many captains driving a boat. So I don't know. I don't think there's that one leader in that team, like that one person that barks out and everybody listens to him. And yeah, so the character matters. I feel like Casemiro is probably the main leader when he's on that pitch. Probably not vocally, but by the way he carries himself on the pitch. And when they miss him, they don't do too well.
So where is Casemiro? He's injured? Is that what they're saying? I don't think he's injured. I think they have him and Ten Hag have a little riff going on.
No,
I don't think he's injured. You think he's injured?
Yeah, he's injured. He's injured. He's on international duty, I think. Yeah.
Oh, I think he's injured. You know, because he's building a mall. I don't know. He might be busy building the mall. You know, you know, see why. You know, getting Macy's is not cheap to get Macy's over there in Brazil.
I was thinking retirement right now, you know. So
and that's my next point. A bunch of these players that they signed, the Casemiro's already achieved what he wants to achieve. Varana's already achieved what they want to achieve. Yeah. Onana has achieved what he wanted to achieve. He became a professional footballer. Like he's achieved it all. That's his greatest achievement. What? Coming from Cameroon? Hell yeah, nigga, he made it. you don't care about all of that. Nigga, walk around with blue Balenciaga shoes.
People keep slandering Onana, bro. I really can't. I mean, yeah, he's had a few blunders, but I think the defense lets him down a lot. Yeah.
How you feel about that, being a fellow Cameroonian, man? You know, seeing how because United, they ruin players. Because Onana, I remember Onana at Ajax, right? Because at Ajax, and then he had that dope scandal where with the whole, like, they found like drugs and all that stuff in him, and he was doing cocaine. What he was doing Molly. No, that was Quincy Promise. Quincy Promise hooked him up with some cocaine. So
that boy didn't play for like almost a year or something.
Almost a year, right? And then he went to Inter.
Yep.
Got his reputation back on check. You know.
When you look at the profile of like the defense, the back line of both teams, Ajax and Inter, they've been solid. Like
especially Inter.
Yeah, especially Inter. So he's been very well protected. I'm not knocking anything off from him. Individually, he was also good. Like, he's a shot stopper and he's good with his feet. But coming to United, every week, different backline, different personnel, it didn't help him. You know.
You think he should have gone to United?
That's also a new system of play that they're not used to, because you got to remember they've had De Gea for how many years? 12 years? De Gea was good with his feet, so they've never been that team that plays out from the back. So it's also new. And then when you start something new like that, you gotta make sure you have the right, players that can play out from the back. Maguire, I don't think he's comfortable on the ball, playing from the back. Playing Varane, 50-50. You know.
So Martinez is a miss. I mean, I can see why Nya would say Martinez is a miss, with especially trying to play from the back. But my whole thing is, who's in the academy? Yeah, I ain't got no center back in the academy that can play with the ball.
Even if they had, they probably won't trust a young to come in at this, critical time. Yeah, they need results, but they can't go to the academy. They gotta get, big names from out there.
I mean, big names, but that's what they've been doing for years.
Adding the pressure just keeps, growing. Yeah.
Is there hope, Mr. CY? They call him Mr. Optimism. Is there hope for Man United to still go through in the round 16?
Even hope is hopeless with Man U.
Hope is hopeless.
Man,
but now look,
they should just forfeit the last two games at this point.
Just forfeit, give them 3-0.
Yeah, just give out the 3 points to the other two teams.
Yeah, it's just
I think Man, focus on top 6. I don't even think top 4, top 6 right now.
Not even top 4. You say forfeit. How does that work? So they don't just show up. They say just give the other team 3 goals.
Right. I think there's a big 8 in the Prem right now. It's not
8.
yeah,
How many teams you gonna add to this list? Who's the
Brighton, Aston Villa. They are really, you know,
see
they
what?
are doing
Come
good.
on, man. Nah,
No, no,
man.
no, for real.
They're doing good, but Big
They're
8,
balling out. They're balling out.
they can
Okay,
ball out all they want. You know what's
man.
gonna happen? And the big teams gonna come and take their star players, and then they gonna go
Okay,
back to the
let's do a big 8 rating right now. Who
go.
who would your big 8 be?
I don't have a big 8. I have a big 6. Damn near big
Oh,
5, but
that's big. You
okay.
can't you can't knock off Newcastle, Aston Villa, Brighton, even West Ham. You can throw West Ham in there.
Nah, man, you're just saying that the Premier League's exciting. Just say that. If you want to say the Premier League is exciting, cool. But Big 8,
It's
big,
exciting.
then that means that there's a bigger 4.
You
If
know,
that's the Big 8, there's a bigger 4.
in the last 10 years, you could start the season and you know what teams are going to end up in the top 6. Right now, it's very fluid, very, very
Yeah,
fluid. There's
yeah.
been a lot of investments and improvements. Some teams have built from within. It's just exciting to watch
Let me ask you this: what makes a team? What qualifies a team to be in the Big 8?
in the big 8 results, obviously.
Only results will make you.
Consistency in those results, you understand?
Mm.
So when you look at a team like Brighton, they're not that consistent because they still fall off when they're playing smaller teams, but like they beat big teams. They beat the big 6. Like you
That makes
cannot
them a Big
when
8.
when a top 6 side is facing them, they cannot minimize them. If you minimize them, they're gonna disgrace you.
They're gonna disgrace you again. Who? Brighton?
Yeah. Do you
There's
watch them?
nothing. Hell yeah, I watch them. Kid. Nigga, they have destroyed me multiple times. I am tired of Brighton.
Uh,
My eyes is burning. They're too bright. I have
yeah.
I am aware of Brighton, but I'm also aware that I've seen this story too many times. Southampton used to be the Brighton. Remember Southampton when they had Klein and Lalana. Poch was there too. Poch was the manager.
Yeah.
We remember this, man. I don't know about Big 8, man. Newcastle, it's too early, man. Let's see what they're doing. And they're
One,
doing good right now in the Champions League.
one reason why I'm calling it Big 8 is because Man U is kind of lingering around that 7-8 position. You understand?
Man,
They
that gonna come out soon. They better fix that
so,
toilet. They gotta fix
so
that toilet. You can't have a bad toilet and being a Big 8.
you gotta respect Man U and call it big. You can't say, uh,
Do you feel like
and you guys too, Chelsea. Chelsea's lingering around that area. So
see what?
you
Don't
got
let me call Nicholas Jackson for you now. Calm down. You can say lingering. Why are
uh,
you in the Big 8?
no,
You
no,
still applying for visa talking about I'm lingering.
I'm in the big 3. Yeah,
Don't do this. Big 3 can nigga
yeah,
think this is Ice Cube. This is not
I'm in the big
this
3,
is
but
not basketball. This is football, man. So okay. So mine have 3 points. Galatasaray 4, Copenhagen 4, Bayern Munich 12 points. Right?
yeah.
I think they got like 2 more whatever games. Is it possible? Can United still make it to the round of 16 or even Europa League? No, round of 16. Can they still do it?
They can if they beat Galatasaray and Bayern, and I do think they can beat Bayern because at that point Bayern would have already qualified, and they're
They're very qualified.
probably gonna play youngins with a mix of experienced players. So, but the fact that it's gonna be, I don't know if they're gonna play at the Allianz Arena or they're gonna play in Man U. I don't know.
Where was the first one? Was the first one at home or away? Where was the
Where
first one?
where would that?
That's a great question.
Remember, if it's home to Man U, they have a chance. You know,
Let me check. The first game, I think that
the
wasn't.
the Galatasaray game is a man. You can beat Galatasaray. They just gotta dig deep.
Yeah, they can.
And I know for sure Copenhagen is not gonna beat Bayern.
Bayern was home. The first leg,
But
Bayern was home.
you know, you never know with Galatasaray.
Bayern was home the first game.
So where they played
in the Alliance. Yeah, in Germany. The first game was in Germany. Okay, and Bayern won 4-3.
Yeah, hopefully if they beat Bayern and
that's all right.
Yeah.
They can go through.
Yep.
Okay. United fans, let us know in the comments how you feeling, man. Do y'all feel like do y'all even agree with y'all that y'all should sacrifice y'all's Champions League to focus in the training ground? You know what I mean? Y'all gonna meet Sancho over there. Sancho's still gonna be in the training ground. Is he even allowed to play on the train on the pitch? He gotta go train over there at Cocktail over there. He can't even eat. He can't even eat at the cafeteria.
Sancho should come on loan to Tottenham.
You take Sancho?
On loan, not buying permanently.
He be rapping. Him and Basuma, they're gonna be in the studio.
That's another exciting player this season. Basuma is cooking.
Hey, see why? Let's go back to our game, man. Fuck all this shit. What's it called? You gotta go. Oh, yes, you can sit.
Probably 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
5 minutes. All right, let me just. I do feel you. Let me give you your props. Spurs is different for sure. Spurs is different. Spurs is different for sure. So you got 5 minutes. Okay, so just talk to me in this 5 minutes that you have. Moving forward, because it is gonna be a big test now. All your key players are missing. You can't deny that. Your key players.
No, sure, for sure. I was just fronting a little bit. I'm worried for sure. That's for sure. Worried. And looking at January, we're gonna have Basuma, Pap Matasa go out for the AFCON too. So
that's true.
But I'm happy that we have Lolo back from injury. You know.
What's it called? I gotta do what Drogba did. Remember that one season when Drogba said he had malaria, and the next game, that nigga was playing.
Oh man, yeah, bro. I feel like
we linked to Ndidi. Ndidi, you like Ndidi?
Nah, not really. Okay. I don't see him. I don't see what he can bring to our team. To be honest with you, yeah, okay. He doesn't have to run. Our team, people that can run. The only person that cannot run is Bissouma. He's that pivot right there. But when you watch him, you see Pap Matasa, he drifts wide from the midfield like a type player. Then Madison, he has that free roll where he's just drifting here and there. Yeah, I don't see Ndidi playing. He's not. I mean, he's decent, but
he's more like a holding player.
Yeah, he can't work spaces like Bissouma does in tight conditions. Yeah, the way we play now, our center backs hold the ball and wait for the opposing attackers we draw them in. Once we draw open spaces, then they play out. So I feel like we should get this guy, this striker from Brentford that was banned. What's his name?
I think I said Ivan Toney.
He would actually be great. I can see him flourishing in Tottenham.
Hell yeah, he would be great. He would be great. Messi would be great at Spurs too. A lot of people would be great at Spurs. Ronaldo, Rashford might be great at Spurs too, but it ain't gonna happen, Nick. It ain't gonna happen. Ivan Toney is not going to Spurs. Why would he leave Brentford to go to Spurs?
I feel like Ivan Toney would go to Arsenal.
Why Arsenal?
I think so. He wants to play Champions League, so and they're looking for a striker because KTI in it. Just because he had a hat trick against what team was it? Was it Luton?
Who?
KTI. He had a hat trick last week.
It was against what's his name? Sheffield.
Just because he had the hat trick, he thinks he's him. He's not.
Bro, that's Eddie. That's Eddie Henry, man. Put respect on Eddie Henry's name, man.
Nah,
You
I
say things
don't.
is him.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
you're
don't.
saying that Spurs? Go on.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say I don't. I still don't see why they play Nketiah. I feel like they should actually play Kai Havertz in this place up top.
Kai up top.
Mhm.
Yeah, I agree too. I think they should play Kai. But what's it called? So you saying Spurs? They will need a striker, midfielder.
Yeah, we haven't spent the Hurricane money yet. So, but January window, who can we get? That's world class. That's not.
You can
That's
say they
available.
didn't spend the Hurricane money. So how you get Madison? You think that was free?
That was before Hurricane left.
Oh, that was before. Oh, okay.
I
Oh,
haven't spent
really?
Hurricane money yet. So we still money in the bank.
So why they didn't buy a striker? Oh, now y'all bought Brendan Johnson. Y'all did buy Brendan Johnson.
Brandon Johnson, yeah, but yeah, he's good for the future. That's we're building.
Okay. All right. Hey man, Mr. CY, I appreciate you. We appreciate you stepping into the building, man.
My
You know,
pleasure.
I know you're a busy man, but really
Yeah.
appreciate it, man. And I appreciate Romero doing what he did. That tackle is a blessing. And also, you doggy, tell you doggy to go play for Nigeria. Maybe then you have more good luck. Hanga, you over there playing for Italian shit. Maybe that's why the luck is. That need to send back on loan to learn experience. Because why are you going on the ground like that, knowing that you already have a yellow card and you're already 10 men?
It's all good. I'm a mark down the return leg on my calendar right now after this.
Oh yeah, mark it down. Come to Stamford Bridge.
It's up.
See why? Don't be the last man. Come back, man. We appreciate you, man.
For sure. Always a pleasure, bro. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah. Be safe.
You too, man. Stay smooth.
Yep.
All right, cool. I'm gonna still wrap up the show. Mr. Big A here? Oh, he sleep. That nigga sleep. That nigga in a whole nother universe. Well, we're about to go to you next, my boy. If y'all still watching, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, man. It's a solo dolo. The rest of this show gonna be a solo dolo. MB had to go out. Dinner date. You already guessed it. That's right. He had to go do what he had to do. But Mr. BK sleep. Mr. Njai is going through it right now, so you can imagine. Niggas saying all types of weird ass things, talking about go on the pitch to practice. Practice? And it's not big, Man United. What are you talking about practice? You're in the Champions League. When Chelsea was shit, we still strive to win the Champions League, because that's what you're supposed to do as as the club in the Big Eight. That's what you're supposed to do, to try and go win the Champions League. But there is no Big Eight, by the way. I'm just joking when I say Big Eight. There ain't no way there's a Big Eight. All right. So I'm just going to go through the groups real quick, and then I'm going to wrap it up. I'm not about to be sitting here talking to myself for the rest of this show. That is ridiculous. I do that shit on my own. But I ain't gonna lie, I got to pee badly. So I'll be right back. And I'm back. Back from my commercial break. Sorry about that. I don't give a fuck. I had to go pee. So it is what it is. Let's wrap up the group and I can get out of here. Even though I'm in my home. That's how it is. Cool. So Group A, we have Bayern Munich 12 points, Copenhagen 4 points, Galatasaray 4 points, Man United 3 points. I understand it's gonna be tough for Man United to go through. I still think that Man United can go through. I still think Man United can go through. You know, it's just one of those cases where I gotta just step it up. Ten Hag is the problem. Ten Hag is the problem. Let's stop all this running behind around the bush. Ten Hag is actually the problem. All this disciplinary shit is for what? It's for what? It has leaked now to the squad. That's why now everybody is scared to do anything. So if you have an outside pressure from the outside media, why now you're in-house, which you're the manager, you're supposed to manage situations because you're a manager. Managers manage situations. Google it. It's on Google. So there's outside noise. Remember when Tuchel, when in mid-season, and towards the end of the season, when they took Roman's club from him forcefully, just because he's Russian and his country is involved in some war, but so they took his club from him. Nigga, we already knew that being went to take his Chelsea from him. They didn't like. We are the reason. Chelsea is the reason why Man United is having this downfall. In 2003, when Roman came and bought Chelsea, we disrupted Man United's dominance. Man United, Arsenal. We are the reason why clubs can think there's a big 8. We are the reasons for that. We gave other teams hope that you can do it. Roman gave them hope. So they took his club from him. All right. Cool. Tuchel was still the manager. This not last season, the season before that. I'm talking about. Tuchel was still the manager. And Tuchel managed the situation well. We were still going far in the Champions League. We went to 2 cup finals and all this shit. Right? Ten Hag comes in his first season. He was managing the situations well. This is a new season now. What's the difference? You can't now want to be talking about Glazers and all this shit. It makes no sense. But you got to manage the situation. So you already did that shit to Sancho. Now you want to mess with Rashford. He got a red card. He can't even go out to drink to clear his head or whatnot because he got to follow Ten Hag's strict ass rules. So now you got to bottle all these problems within him and go out and play. Look what happened to Mason Greenwood. Look what happened to Mason Greenwood when you bottle in all your emotions, all your frustrations. So, you better come out of this group and finish around 16 or even get to Europa League because it's not too late. It's honestly not too late. If I have to speak honestly, it's not too late. They can still do it. This is like that meme where you give when they're giving the thief the Gatorade so they can keep whooping his ass. Yeah, I'm just trying to give you some Gatorade. Get back in that field and try and win. Talking about if you go to the Europa League, play the kids. Kids, no, Nick. Play the adults. Yeah, I'm not trying to troll no kid. Hell no. Where they go and rape somebody else. All right, cool. Let's go to Group B. So Group B, we have Arsenal, who's first with 9 points. PSV second with 5. Lens third with 5. Sevilla last with 2 points. Okay. Arsenal first. Damn, Arsenal first in the group. That's crazy. I saw Martinelli had a good game today too. I was actually watching I was watching the Arsenal game at first. Because I'm like, Man United versus Copenhagen. Yeah, Man United, they got that. They're about to win that. There's no way that Man United is about to lose that one. So I was watching Arsenal's game, and the moment who first scored, somebody scored. I can't remember who scored, but I got a notification saying that Rashford got a red card and all that shit. I was like, you know what? I have to go over there to Denmark. Oh, that's crazy. The ironic part is Rooney scored the winner. Rooney, this is one of your own. Y'all let one of your own score the winner against you. Wayne Rooney, remember the name? Rooney, whatever his last name is, Baji. Rooney Baji. Shout out to Mr. Baji. Rest in peace. Y'all let Rooney Badger score against you. And the kid's like, what, 17? He's 17 years old. What a story. Speaking of stories, that's a story right there, boy. That's a story. Your own. Rooney scored against you. It is a Alex. He probably go sign. He probably go sign him. That's what y'all do. Shit, motherfucker. Score against y'all. Y'all gotta go sign him. But Arsenal's first. And let me ask y'all this question. Y'all, which is the people watching this. I'm not that crazy. I am crazy, but I'm not that crazy. Can Arsenal win the Champions League? Because I seen this meme on social media where they said that every team that has been in the same group with Sevilla, because I don't know if you can hear me right now. You sleep. You probably in your dreams right now talking to you. They said that if Arsenal, whatever team has been in the group with Sevilla has gone on to win the Champions League. That's what I saw. Now, Malik came on here and said that he thinks Arsenal going to win the Champions League. Was he on to something? Was Malik on to something? Can Arsenal win the Champions League? What do I think? Hell no. They cannot win the Champions League. But what if? Because the Champions League is looking boring. So it's like, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, answer that. I'm not answering that. I didn't answer that. I said no. Hell no. So yeah. So my Arsenal should get out of their group. Yeah, they should get out of their group. That's true. Congrats, Arsenal. Round 16. Now you get serious. We'll see. Group C. We have Real Madrid, 12 points. Napoli, 7 points. Braga, 3 points. Union Berlin, 1 point. Yeah, Union Berlin, they're disappointing me. I thought they'd do better than that. And they have Bonucci is there too. What the hell is Bonucci? Yo, I don't know if y'all heard about that Bonucci story, but Juve, they did the same thing that Man United is doing to Sancho. They told that nigga, you can't come eat in the cafeteria. What's up with these teams trying to ban people from the cafeteria? What? I wish they would tell me I can't go to the cafeteria. I'm going to the cafeteria by force. I used to go to colleges where I would just go into the cafeteria and just eat. Because why not? I'm a student. I'm trying to learn shit. Trying to learn this meal. But yeah, they did the same thing to Bonucci, and now he's in Union Berlin in Germany. But they bombed the group, so they are not unless they try to make Europa League, but it's looking rough for them over there. Real Madrid went through. It's good goal by Rodrigo. I saw that chip. But yeah, they should go through. It is what it is. Group D, Real Sociedad, 10 points. Inter Milan, 10 points. Salzburg, 3 points. Benfica, 0. Wow. Benfica, what's going on over there? That is absolutely ridiculous. And they lost 3-1 today to Real Sociedad. Shout out to Real Sociedad. They're doing good. I wonder if my boy David Silva is still playing. Yeah, but they're doing good. So both 10 points, Inter 10 points. They both should go to Salzburg. They're out. They're nowhere. They're not going through. Group E, Atletico Madrid, Lazio, Feyenoord, and Celtic. Atletico Madrid 8 points, Lazio 7 points, Feyenoord 6, Celtic 1 point. Oh damn, 6 or 5. I gotta call somebody. Okay, so Group F, we have Dortmund 7 points, PSG 6 points, Milan 5 points, Newcastle 4 points. Group of Death now. Yeah, has this like weird obsession with Newcastle. I don't know what's going on. Nigga still traumatized from Man City's rise to football. Can't believe it. An Arab with money at a club. Oh, I can't believe it. Newcastle going through. They're not going through, man. That was a big victory from Milan against PSG. That was a big victory. Shout out to Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek had an amazing game. Yeah, Loftus-Cheek was doing his thing. I watched that game. Yeah. So all you Knicks over there, I was telling people that Loftus-Cheek is out here. I told you. Loftus-Cheek is doing his thing. You know what I mean? Where are the scrubs that left Man United? Where is Jesse Lingard? An Arab club denied Jesse Lingard from playing. They said we cannot afford your wages. Yo, if the Saudis say they can't afford your wages, just know that you are shit. Because Saudi are giving money to everybody. They gave money to Steven Gerrard. I'm just saying. PSG, lose Enrique. This is why I never want to lose Enrique at Chelsea. He's not serious. You're not serious. How you have all them chips in your bag and you can't even do anything. You know what I mean? Shout out Rafael Leao. That's how you're supposed to be playing consistently every game, so we can consider you world class. You just class right now, but you gotta play like every game. But shout out Rafael Leao though. I fuck with him. Will I take him at Chelsea? Not really. All right. So who's going through that one? It's still interesting. We'll see. Newcastle might surprise people and do something to go through, but eventually they're gonna come out. One way or another, they're coming out. But Group G, you have Man City 12, Leipzig 9. Oh, that's Red Stars. I was about to start remixing shit. Niggas say carbon dioxide. I don't know what the hell that team is, but then we have Young Boys with 1. Okay. Group H, we have Barcelona. Barca, them niggas, they had the chance to win their game and go through the round 16 and lost to Shakhtar. That is some funny shit right there, boy. Xavi, come on, man. We're rooting for you over here. You know what I mean? Like growing up, Xavi, that's one of that's one of the heroes, football. Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets, that midfield, like what Barca was doing all them years, that's something that will live with us for a very long time. But that is the past. And the present time, Mr. Xavi, Mr. Hernandez. I don't know what's going on. Why every time you hear the Champions League music, you don't know what to do. You're supposed to win. That's what you're supposed to do. If you didn't know, but they got daycare over there. They got kindergarten over there. They should be fine. They're probably gonna find some gem in wherever and be fine. But it's Barca 9 points, Porto 9, Shakhtar 6. Antwerp 0. So Group HN concluded. They can be a upset in that group, and we'll see if there'll be an upset. But that has been it, guys. Man, you know what I mean. Doing recording midweek is tough because we all like work and all types of goofy ass shit that you gotta do as an adult. But just have patience with us. I appreciate everybody who tuned in from the start. How long have we been recording? I have no idea, but I appreciate everybody who tuned in. And shout out to my boy Nicholas Jackson, man. Nico got the hat trick, first hat trick in his career. So this is why I said that Nicholas Jackson is not a goal scorer, but he's a striker. See, that's the difference. Haaland is a goal scorer. Nicholas Jackson is a striker. He has everything in his game to develop to become a goal scorer. Like his in-play game is magnificent. His whole play, everything is magnificent. So it was good for him to score. Talking about easy hat trick. Where's Rashford hat trick at? Where's Rashford hat trick? Rashford has been playing football since Lord knows when. Where's his hat trick in the Premier League? They act like it's easy to score a hat trick in the Premier League because what they went to. And that's not my business. Nicholas Jackson played 5 times that day. Spurs blessed him. Whose problem is that? Whose problem is that? And thank you, Spurs, for letting us practice in your stadium. Your stadium is a practice ground. See, they're so lucky that see why so lucky he didn't have time to stay on all of that shit because that's gonna let him have it. But he'll be back. Don't worry. I don't forget about this game. We got a big game coming up on against City. See, MB2, you ran from the smoke. I kept alluding to it, but he wasn't trying to enter that conversation. He wasn't trying to budge, but I alluded to it, but it is what it is. It's gonna be another tough game. Man City versus Chelsea. I see it going the same way. It's gonna be a lot of energy, but the difference between Man City and Spurs, Man City, they know how to control tempos. So we cannot start we have to start strong. We can't let Man City take no lead because they're gonna hold it down. They're gonna close it out. So we cannot let him have no start. It's gonna be a very good game. It's gonna be a very high intensity, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Chelsea has been doing good in the big games. That's what I've been trying to tell people. In the big games, we turn up. And this is the thing with Andre Postaco, what the fucking name is? Andre Pistachio. If you did your homework, you would know that Chelsea struggled against a low block. So when you went out to 9 men, you're supposed to hold a low block to protect your lead. That's why you will never win the Premier League. Ever. Never win it. It's not happening. No chance whatsoever. You can't adapt. And shout out to Poch. You know what I mean? I feel like Chelsea is the reason why Spurs did all the mistakes and was clumsy like that. We did that. We did that to them. When Thiago Silva nudged Romero in the back, that nigga lost his mind. He was running. Nigga Romero ran back to his on post and didn't know what to do and did that shit. And that Caicedo goal should have stood. They talking about Nicholas Jackson's offside. I would have rather them give the Caicedo goal and send off Romero regardless because he did that kick. Like I said, Beckham did that same kick, and England was abusing him everywhere he went. He couldn't even go to the cafe to get a regular croissant. They were over there, you know him, wanka, all types of shit. What the hell is a wanka? Talking about twat. What's a twat? I'm just saying, you know. So Romero, he got hold of that red card. That's a baby Ramos right there. We already know what's going on, so you can't control your and that's what I'm saying. I feel like the Spurs stadium was too loud for the players. They players themselves, they couldn't even handle all that pressure. We could. And we kind of played into that. That's why we was getting under their skin. And that's why Poch did the smart thing by taking off Levi Cole at halftime because we were on a yellow card. And he was the only one that was rattled from our team. There was nobody else that was trying to fight but only Levi Cole. And he was on a yellow card. So Poch was like, all right, cool. There's a high chance there's going to be more red cards in this game, the way this game going. Let me take off Levi Cole. What did Andre Pistachio do? He kept Udogi on. Nigga wanted him to teach him how to doggy or something. I don't know, but he kept him on. So you can't sit here and tell me he did the right thing and all of this shit and Chelsea's lucky and all. Nah, we wasn't lucky, but we deserve that. We deserve it. I think we should do it again. We gonna rattle Man City. We coming for you next, boy. So you come to Stamford Bridge. We come for you next, boy. I hope it's under the lights. It's on Sunday. I don't know if it's gonna be under the lights, but it's gonna be loud in there. Tell KDB to suit up. You talking about injured and shit. Tell him to suit up. It's time. Time to play. Even if he does suit up, man, KDB. Nah, KDB did his thing. He'd be doing his thing, but tell him to suit up though. Tell him to suit up. It's time. You over there running away. Kante ain't there no more. It's Caicedo. And Kante be pocketing. Hold on a sec. KDB has to be the most overrated attacking midfielder I've ever witnessed in my life. No, honestly, seriously. He is. He's the most overrated attacking midfielder I've ever seen in my life. You know? And you know this, Mr. Mo. If you see in this spot, you know this. Overrated. I can talk shit about KDB because he ain't gonna play on Sunday, so in case that shit backfire. But I do think he's the most overrated. If KDB is the face of the Premier League, we are doomed. The fact that we have a top 8, we are doomed. Entertainment is doomed. But yeah, man, that's it. I'm gonna try and see if I can get. Nah, he ain't gonna do that. My younger brother also said that Man United sucks. And he's a Man U fan, so that's that. That's been my time. I said my time. I thought this was a set. That's funny as shit. Hey man, that's it. I'm about to get out of here. Man United, I love watching them lose. What? Man United, I love watching them lose. What? I was in the hood. We'll be back next week. I said next week. This Sunday, we'll be back. Come on, Chelsea. The league needs this. You see how MB talking? There's no competition in this league, man. There's no competition. we have to catch up. We got to catch up. It's time to catch up. So it is a perfect time to catch up. I'm very excited for this game. Hopefully Enzo is fit. Romero did that bomby ass kick, but hopefully he's fit. We'll see Sunday what's going on, and we'll be back. We'll be back. I know we're gonna be the underdogs. Chelsea strive being the underdogs. That's what we do. We strive being the underdogs. So it's gonna be a very good game. I wonder. John Stones is injured. I seen that. I've been scouting City. Every time we about to play a team, I want to go and see what's going on with the other team. John Stones is injured. It's unfortunate, but John Stones is injured. Who else is? Well, KDB's out. We already know this. So it's gonna be Edison. I know in the back. Defense is probably going. Okay, Akanji, whatever. Doku's who I'm worried about. Doku versus Reece James. Now that's gonna be a good battle. Let's see. Now I want to see something. Doku versus Reece James. That's gonna be a good battle right there. That's gonna be a very good battle. Liverpool. Who Liverpool gonna go against? Who be on that right wing? Sometimes it's Bernard Silva. Sometimes I don't know what Man City be doing, but it's gonna be a good game. Y'all gonna see something. Y'all gonna see a lot about Chelsea, and I'm telling you. And I understand people saying that, oh Chelsea, like with 9 men, how early it was. Y'all should have beat Spurs by a lot. But the thing is that if a team is struggling to score goals, and then you give them this opportunity with 9 men, and then you play a high line like that, niggas gonna be shocked. He's gonna be like, oh shit, look at now. It's like, oh, we have to score. So you saw how they were like just rushing the pass. And to me, when we scored 2, I said, oh, it was relief. Cause I'm like, the fact that we actually scored 4 goals. You have to understand something. Because all them tap-ins could have easily been missed. Y'all saw when Mudryk laid the ball back to Jackson, he scattered with left foot. Y'all saw the chance. You saw the chance in the first half. We had a lot of chances in the first half where Nick Jackson had with the header and he heads it tamely. Had a bunch of chances, man. So it's like them tap-ins wasn't easy. Y'all talking about those easy. That's not easy. That's he could have easily missed that. I watched my team. I've seen them miss all types of shit. Look at Fernando Torres. I've seen my team miss all types of shit. So I was celebrating like there's no tomorrow, So who y'all gonna be supporting against Man City versus Chelsea? Y'all supporting Chelsea? Who y'all supporting? Let me know in the comments. I've been talking too much. It's time for me to go. I'm low-key hungry. That's why I'm talking like this. That's what I do. But yeah, we're back Sunday. Appreciate you there. Appreciate Hussein. Appreciate everybody that's tuned in. Sorry we couldn't give y'all the Factz show, the Factz show that we typically give you guys. But Sunday we gonna talk about it all. Sunday we will talk about it for sure. We will talk about it. Like we gonna talk about everything. Everything gonna be talked about. Everything will be addressed. But yeah, man. Stay safe out there in them streets. Is there anything I'm missing? I feel like I want to talk about. Is that it? Is that everybody? Yeah, that's it. All right. And free Sancho, man. Shit. Niggas done logged him out the Wi-Fi. He can't even log in back in the Wi-Fi. They gonna change the password on him. That's ridiculous. How y'all gonna keep him out the group chat just because what? Just because he said lucky win against Fulham? That's how y'all kicked him out the group chat? Come on, man. They're gonna do the same thing to Rashford. Watch how they treat Rashford. Just watch. Listen, yeah. I don't know if you're listening to this part. Watch how Man United treat Rashford. You're about to see something. Bye, man. We go. The UEFA Chelsea League